Spice up your workout routine with these props. Use our favorite pieces of equipment to challenge your body in a different way while still using scoliosis-friendly movements. Hi, I'm Physio Andrea. Welcome back to TSC Connect. So this workout is a special one because it combines many of the exercises that we teach in our one-to-one sessions with our physiotherapist at the ScoliClinic, and it uses a lot of equipment that's in our clinics. These are pretty standard items like a yoga block, a release ball, a Theraband, and a Theralup. But if you ever need them, we've bundled them together in our shop so you don't have to go shopping for each piece. Let us know if you have any questions, and otherwise enjoy this full body workout that uses what we consider to be our essential equipment. Okay, let's start our session with our release ball. So grab that and then find a blank space on the wall. Place your ball in we're going to do the lower back to start with, but choose the side, if you have scoliosis, where your concavity is or where the inside of the curve is, and place the ball there. If you have Sherman's kyphosis or hyperkyphosis, or if you don't have a curve in your lower back, we're going to do both sides, okay? So go ahead and place the ball. You need to do a little bit of a squat first before applying pressure against the wall. And the reason is because you're using your legs, standing and squatting, to do that little bit of massage for your lower back. So again, if you have scoliosis, the ball should be in the inside of your curve on that side. If you don't have scoliosis in your lower back, you can switch sides or do whichever side feels a little bit more sore, okay? So from here, rolling up and down for 30 seconds, trying to relieve some of that tension in the lower back. Ready, set, go. If you want to switch sides, go ahead and bring that ball to the other side. If you have scoliosis, keep the ball on the inside of the curve to try and relieve that tension. Keep your release ball. Now we're going to do a little bit of release across the front of your chest for your pecs. So take the ball, place it into this on the front of the shoulder or on the upper chest here, and then move closer towards the wall. And you have to move your head so that you can actually place pressure against the wall. From here, gently apply pressure by leaning into the wall and relax your arm. Just roll here for 30 seconds, then we're switching sides. Ready, set, go. Ready, and go. Okay, place your ball down and pick up your yoga block, okay? So bring it into the center of the room. This is a runaway ball, there we go. Okay, place one foot on the yoga block and then bring your other foot out towards the side. We're doing an asymmetrical squat here, meaning we're keeping one leg raised and one foot flat on the floor with your hands in front of you, lower down, hinge at the hips, keep your trunk really lengthened. You can tilt forward, but make sure not to round. Keep lots of length in your neck. From here, push through both legs to stand up. This leg will probably stay a little bit bent, but we're doing this for 30 seconds and then switching sides. Ready, set, go. Ready and go. Okay, switch out your yoga block and now grab your power loop. Step into the power loop and place it around your legs just above your knee joint, okay? So not right over your knees, go a little bit wider. And then from here, step so that your feet are wider than hip width apart, okay? We're doing squats with arm sweeps, so kind of like the chair position in yoga where your arms are going all the way up. And make sure, because the band is going to want to pull your knees in, that you're engaging your hips. So think about it's like you're turning your feet and your knees outward to keep this band on stretch. At the same time as you squat, you're lifting your arms to reach overhead, not all the way over because that tends to create some compression in our back. So we're just reaching on a diagonal, standing back up and doing this movement for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Switch back to grab your yoga block. So we're doing squats again. With the power loop, we were activating, trying to push our knees outwards to activate the sides of the outsides of your hips. Now we're placing the yoga block in between your thighs. So actually you can place it lengthwise like this. And now we're activating your inner thighs while you do your squats, okay? So as you squat down, it's the same movement with your arms. Try not to drop the yoga block, okay? Here we go, same thing for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Place your yoga block down and grab your Theraband, okay? So we're doing bent over rows. Grab the two ends of the Theraband and kind of find the center. From here, place both feet to stand on the bands, okay? You might have to, it depends on how much resistance you want for this exercise. So if you hold up near the top, this row is going to be a little bit easier. If you hold a little bit down closer to your ankles, there will be much more tension on the band for the row. From here, you might have to play with that a bit as well as you go through the exercise to determine the level of difficulty that you want. Reach your sit bones back to hinge at the hips. So again, not rounding forward to pull, staying really lengthened. Try and maintain a gentle scoop in your lower back, but also keep the back of your rib cage really open and full, okay? Shoulders away from your ears. From here, keep your arms close to your body, bring your elbows up towards the ceiling, and then slowly lower down. We're doing this rowing motion. Keep your weight in your heels as well. We're doing this rowing motion for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, now we're keeping with our Theraband and transitioning down into a half kneel. Okay, so make sure that your feet and knees are not in line with each other. It's very difficult to balance this way. So keep your feet and your knee as if you're on train tracks. So there's a bit of a gap in between them. From here, take your Theraband and hold it about shoulder width apart, reaching up overhead, trying to stay lengthened and not collapsing into an arch position. If you can, if you have a mirror in front of you, try and find even collarbones and shoulders, especially if you have scoliosis, try and keep them as level as you can. From here, take the elbow that's on the same side as your bottom leg, and we're going to pull it down. Okay, so the movement looks like this. With arms overhead, stay lengthened, pull down with the elbow, and then return back to the start position. In your start position, always make sure that your band is on tension. Don't let it go slack. So that's how you activate your shoulders. From here, pulling down with one elbow and returning to a Y position. We're doing this for 30 seconds on this side. Then we're switching legs and switching the direction of the pull for another 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Good, switch sides. Again, find your Y position and then pull with the elbow that's the same side as the bottom leg. 30 seconds, ready, set, go. Okay, we're continuing with strengthening our back, but you can place your Theraband down and grab your yoga block again, okay? Find a face down or a prone position. If you know how to use your rice bags to prop your ribcage, go ahead and do that now. If you don't, that's totally fine. From here, when you're lying down on your tummy, make sure that you're activating your core. Think about lifting your belly button off of the ground or just lightening the contact so that you can activate the core to support the spine. From here, reach your toes and reach your head away from you. I'm going to place my face down. Keep your face and your chin hovered off of the floor ever so slightly. With the block in front of you, what we're doing is lifting and tapping the block for 30 seconds to really activate your upper back, and you'll actually feel it probably all along in your shoulders and your lower back, okay? So from here, holding onto the block, you can choose to hold the block in this direction or this one, whatever one you choose. Hover your face, reaching your feet, you can lift them a little bit as well, and reach your hands in front of you. See if you can tap the block up and down with arms straight, even if you're just lifting an inch for 30 seconds. This one's challenging, try your best. Activate your core, ready, set, go. next, we're combining the use of two pieces of equipment. So take your yoga block and this time grab your Theraband, okay? We're moving onto your back to do bridge position. So take your yoga block and place it in between your knees. While we're doing our bridges, the yoga block helps to activate your inner thighs, okay? To add a challenge, take your Theraband and place it over the front of your hips. You can hold onto it with your hands and anchor it down towards the floor, okay? From here, think about pushing through your heels, squeezing your bum to lift into a bridge position, making sure you're not arching with your rib cage. Try and keep everything straight and your hands still touching the floor to create that resistance for your glutes. Tap and lift again for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, next we're moving into our core. So you can fold your Theraband and put it to the side, but we're going to keep using our yoga block, okay? This time, find your tabletop position, which means that your knees and your hips are at 90 degrees. From here, place your yoga block in between your knees, okay? Whichever part of the body is holding the yoga block will do the movement. So what I mean by that is because your yoga block is in between your legs, you can place your hands, actually keep them up overhead towards the ceiling. From here, think about straightening your legs as low as you want. So obviously the lower you go, the more difficult it is. But even if you just straighten your legs at a slight angle towards the ceiling, you'll feel your core activate. Then from here, transfer the yoga block and squeeze it with the palms of your hands. And then now, because your hands are holding the block, lower the block down just to tap the floor. And then we're switching back towards your knees and then reaching your legs, okay? So we're alternating the pass of the yoga block and the movement for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, sticking with our core, this time we're working our obliques by doing the dead bug with the yoga block. So place the yoga block in between the opposite hand and the inner knee. Okay, so you're going to squeeze the yoga block there. Finding your tabletop position again, you're lowering the two limbs that are not touching the yoga block, okay? So it's up to you. If you want more of a core exercise, squeeze the block harder. If you want an easier one, then just hold the block there. Keep the opposite arm and leg straight. We're lowering down towards the floor and then reaching it up towards the ceiling, both of them, okay? Repeat this for 30 seconds and then we're switching sides for another 30. Ready, set, go. Switch sides. Squeeze that block as hard as you want, and 30. Okay, come back into a sitting position and find your release ball one more time. Okay, so we're releasing our hip rotators. So trying to get a little bit more mobility into your pelvis. So sit with your knees bent and place the ball just under one part of your hips. You might have to, because depending on how slippery the ball is, you might have to hold it there with your hands. It's up to you. If you lower down onto your elbows, it might actually be a little bit more comfortable. And from here, if you can wedge the ball underneath your hips, take one knee and gently lower it to the side and then bring it back up. This is a nice way to get a little bit of massage into those hips that tend to be really tight. Just make sure that you're staying active through your shoulders and not totally collapsing. Release one side for 30 seconds and then move the ball to the other side for 30 seconds. Move the ball around as you feel necessary. Ready, set, go. Okay, so place your release ball down and find your Theraband one more time. We're going to sit in crisscross, and if this is not super comfortable for you, actually this is a great use of your yoga block too. You can sit on the yoga block to prop yourself up. Take your Theraband and place it as broad as you can, or if you can keep it flat, around your rib cage. We're doing some breathing expansion with using the Theraband as resistance, okay? So take your Theraband, place it around your rib cage. If you know where your curve is, the largest part, for if you have scoliosis, so your thoracic area or your lumbar area, you feel free to place it there. Take the band, cross it across your body, and hold the band with your palms facing up towards the ceiling. From here, shoulders down and back, elbows are relaxed. Place a bit of resistance on the band so that you can feel it on your rib cage. As you inhale, think about trying to expand into that Theraband, and then exhale, let the Theraband recoil your rib cage. We're doing gentle breathing for 30 seconds just to wake up your rib cage. Ready, set, go.
We hope you find this information helpful. For more how-to videos and scoliosis-friendly workouts, check us out on TSC Connect. See you next time.